All right, all right. Check 1 2 1 2 3 4. Okay. Just putting out the preview of our video. Let me switch this over. Bah. Okay. Hey everybody. We're doing a little surprise little stream today. Wasn't sure if I was going to get to it, but I think it worked out time-wise. I hope folks are doing well. Just put up the premiere of the Gene Stealer reveal video. So excited. Feels like the game has some new life just with all these changes. And now we've got new and fun stuff to look over. Even the picture they shared today on the main Discord of like the sick tank. I can't wait to see what the Gene Stealers are doing. But yeah, Harry and I just recorded our video. It's going to be premiering on Tuesday at 3 p.m. UTC. So that is so fun. Oh hey, hey Doom. Yeah, I'm doing a little focus on Warforged this weekend, but I think I'm gonna keep the stream short today. I'm not gonna be. I did such a long stream. What was it, Friday or whatever? So I think you and I can still maybe get some gaming in before like stuff later tonight. I also don't have to play TFT. I'm not like hell bent on that. Oh hey Shockman, how are you? Welcome back to the stream. So yeah, Doom, if you wanted to do some Baldur's later, Devin's been playing so much. I'm getting the itch. So yeah, no That was 8 hours of streaming last time. It's a little crazy. I've never done it that long. Um, so no, I'll probably do like 2 hours, maybe three. I also been playing a lot off stream the last day and a half, so I don't want to burn myself out too much. But my kind of little goal. So I think this is supposed to be my. I'm not really sure if this is just for the Tau leaderboard. I didn't really understand the difference between these symbols, because I think Tau are now my highest. So maybe that's because I don't see myself on the global leaderboard. So I must be missing something. So this means DTWD has an average of 3K across each one? Is that how it works? Because I'm not on here. I thought I would be. But I guess because my average is not high enough. Because, yeah, for Tau right now, yeah, number 9. But, yeah, I haven't played too much other than Eldar. So I guess I need to really get my ratings up in other ones, too. The new TFT stuff isn't tasting as good anymore. So it's funny, Doom, that you say that, because I was kind of enjoying it, and then I watched a couple streamers, and then I realized that the meta is actually terrible, because the best winning strategies are reroll Syndra, reroll Cassio, reroll Cassidin, and or like or not Callista, Karma. And so and I literally was like 8th place with 40 health, and then I hit Cassidin 3 and went 3rd place. And I was like, "Oh, okay. So we need to do some rebalancing, shall we say?" I also feel like a lot of items are terrible, and I don't love that. Yeah, Shockman, it was 8. It was 8 hours. It was like 7 hours of Warforged and then an hour of TFT. But yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of unfortunate for TFT, because I've been really enjoying it, but also I kind of want to play Baldur's again. I don't know if we should maybe do one of our old campaigns. That would probably be fun. It's been a while. Have I seen any Space Marines? Yeah, I have. I've definitely seen a few. I basically only have seen Calgar. It seems like most people have returned to like kind of the old school tempo lists, but with I was kind of looking at my old school tempo list the other day. Like this shell, I think people have kind of returned to, but I'm also interested in just trying like a similar build, but playing the best vehicles in my mind. And I still, I know Battlefield Supremacy is certainly worse than it was, but I still think in a Calgar shell it could work pretty well. I also think Scout Bike is still really good with Tech Marine. So I'm curious to test this deck at some point. Oh, hey, what's up, GR, aka F51 Alliance buddy? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So yeah, we went on kind of a tear with this Enva list. Slither and I continue to chat, and this is the build that they've been rocking at the top of the Enva ladder, or the Tau ladder. And I think it's correct. I had really skewed my Enva list to try and tech in and beat Ultramarines for last season, and I just don't think you need to do that anymore. So it's really returned to kind of its more droney strategy, and it's felt really good so far. So I think this is probably one of my favorite decks at the moment. But I think I want to start working on my Eldar rating, because I think, and I've really liked Keltalk quite a bit, but I kind of want to try some Zephyr Blade, because I've seen that more on the ladder. Yeah, so if I select this, okay, so yeah, I'm at 2632. But yeah, this has felt pretty good. I'll probably start by playing this a little bit, and then we'll do some Zephyr Blade because I'd like to refine that build a bit. Long time didn't play. Yeah, I haven't played Tau nearly as much as I did the last 2 seasons. Or rather, this season and last season. I wasn't touching them for the most part, but trying so much with sisters because they're your favorite in the lore, but the faction is just not working. Yeah, it's really rough for sisters. I still am just missing, 2 really good legendaries, and I get so disillusioned with them. But yeah, I mean, they're your favorite. I think it'd be interesting to see, yeah, like who's at the top of the faction board for sisters. So I haven't really seen that yet. Papa Beard's playing them. Tarkle's playing them. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think you could probably hit 3K, 3.5K. I'm not sure if you can go much further than that, though. Whereas, like, Tau... So what's top points for sisters? It's 3K, basically? Yeah, 3.1. Tau, 3.3 with Slither. 3.1. Shrigma. He's probably playing... I know Shrigma really liked Turvagon. Buggy, of course, 3.1. Pudis on Necron. I think Necrons are definitely pretty potent. Slither's also there, too. 3.1 Cymer, DTWD, Doles, JK Dark. Yeah, so the lowest bar to clear, I guess, in terms of climbing is Ultramarines. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, it's so wild, like how the game has changed. I mean, I feel like it's so much better now for so many reasons. So I've been enjoying it. But yeah, I guess I don't know, maybe we just start out with Keltok, just hop on the ladder. Play some games. I don't want to play against bots though. Oh yeah. I was gonna say I thought I disabled that. Poor Marines. Yeah, they're definitely struggling this season. I think the Keltok mirror. This is always interesting. Yeah, I think they are definitely. They're certainly not at their power level they were, and I don't really love these, but these I think are fine. I'll ship that back too. Yeah, I think Anvir is really strong. I think Necron's got quite a bit stronger. I think Anva is also pretty good. And I don't really know if Ultramarines can kind of deal with them. But honestly, maybe we'll do some Ultramarines on stream. It's been a while. Yeah, you think Marines are still good, GR? Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't see them being unplayable. They're certainly not busted like they were. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of interested to test a little bit and maybe make the deck a bit better. Ship back the Wraith Fighter. And I'm testing these evasive maneuvers because what I've found is like when you're going to use your stars card, like it's really nice sometimes to get the evasive maneuver. And I've just found like you can go a little bit taller. This is more of a greedy build. This is not very tempo oriented. But so far it's felt pretty good. All right, I think we can get away with playing our Warp Spider, but if we hit a 2-drop with a stone, okay, it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, kind of like taking Scorpion because then I can play that and use my ability again or something. So yeah, I think we'll just play this. pretty much want to spam your ability, but if you can get stones off your units anyway, then it's fine. But I definitely, in terms of climbing, Anvir takes a while, so... Oh, that's fine, I think. I don't mind that. Could also slam this, but I just want to use my ability. Wraithblade's not terribly useful right now. Ship that back. Okay, got it back again. It's always funny. Yeah, I'd really like for Zephyr aggro to work, and I've seen some builds, and I kind of want to try it. It seems like pretty well positioned, being a 40 health warlord that also aggroes pretty well and has just some solid tempo plays. Oh, that's fine. That is more than fine. And I really don't want to use my stones on the off chance I can get stars. So I think I'm just going to trade this to get a stone. Could also play my own Banshee and deny their stone. That's probably good enough. So we'll do that. Grab another stone. Shroud Runner I like. We can also play Spirit Seer, but it takes some of our stones. Could also put, yeah, let's just put back an Evasive Maneuver. Not going to be playing that card anytime soon. Cool. But yeah, how's everyone else been getting on with like the grind and feeling about the rank system and stuff? I'm also just so excited for Gene Stealers. Got to look at the new cards today for the reveals that Harry and I had. It's really hard to tell how strong they'll be this early. But oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not running Warlock in my builds. I cut it for like more top end, so interested to see if that's as good. Yeah, we've got a nice answer to their Shroud Runner, obviously, so that's pretty ideal. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're probably just going to Shroud Runner and Path of the Seer. Keep trying to find our Stars card. And then I don't think I'm going to attack. I don't think I really need to. Eldritch Storm could be useful if they want to curve out, so I think I'll throw back the maneuver. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Been playing more Neurothrope. You know, that's actually a deck I would like to try again. Is the like Spore Neurothrope stuff. That was really fun last patch too. Alright, well this is looking like probably an Eldritch Storm. We're still very ahead on stones, so that's pretty good for us. Yeah, and we can still use our Path of the Seer too. Thing is, they're gonna get 2 stones out of this, which I don't love, because then they could combo off. But there's really no other way to do it. So I could snipe here or here for 3, or I could play Wraithblade, take 2 stones. But yeah, I think I just need a Storm to kind of stay in the game here. They're gonna get their stones. Could deny with Shroud Runner. I don't love that though. I think I just want to fish for our own. Yeah, just ship back the maneuver. Okay. Alright, so they could go collect, use their ability, and find stars, which would be pretty bad for us. But I don't know. The way this shook out, wasn't really a way for us to stop that from happening because we got stunned. We couldn't deny. Okay. I mean, I'd rather see that than reclaim. Hey, Evelyn. Welcome. Yeah, maybe you're right, Shockman. Maybe I should have. Might have been the right call. Man, we just keep seeing this stuff. All right, well. I mean, Storm, I think, is going to be our response to their reclaim. So. We do have 2 Spirit Seers, though. I'll just ship back one of them. Okay, there's our reclaim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll miss out on a card. But I think we just fire this off. Okay, so we missed out on a reclaim. That's actually pretty bad. But we'll just see what their response is. Yeah, these cost. Oh, I actually could have held this too, huh? Definitely need to play like at least Wind Rider. 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay, so I can hold Nadu. That's fine. I don't love running this out without the armor, but I guess I could have held it and just... But I need to play 2 things there to not get kind of clogged on hand. Okay. That sucks, but not the end of the world. Okay. It's a good response from our opponent, but I think we'll end up having a good turn ourselves here. Okay. Alright, so we've got Nadu to deal 1/1 snipe it. But I also want to get another stone for X-Arch, or it could be for Wraithblade. Yeah, either way. Alright, so then I could play Wraithblade over Spirit Seer. And keep the Eldritch Storm. I feel like that is more important. Definitely want to keep the Wailing Doom. Okay, that's also very nice. So play this first. Punch there. And then I think I'm still going to hold Nadu here. Yesterday in that draft, I managed to spawn 2 Lich Guard and 2 of the 9-cost legendary in 1 turn. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, Shockman. Jeez. Sounds pretty hard to beat. Alright, and now obviously we're just trying to set up lethal however we can. Sure. Well, we've got our Crimson Hunter to answer theirs, so that's nice for us. Okay. Do we have lethal? Stones, pistols. Yeah, probably not. So we can Crimson Hunter. Can still hold the Nadu. Crimson Hunter plus what? I did not anticipate your success. I don't know. We're definitely doing this. That much I know. And then the question is, do I want to pull a stone or do I just slam something like evasive maneuver here? I think it's, well, I should attack first. And then I think I just do this. Oh, I could have also healed here. I'm just so used to doing it on my warlord, but yeah. I mean, this counters a little bit of what they're doing, so I think only like an orc setup sisters could actually come back from that. Yeah, probably. Meanwhile, testing sisters, so I hope we'll get a match against you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so they kind of had to waste 2 cards here. It's pretty nice. All right, that's probably it, right? This is 3, 7. Oh, they go to 1? Okay, so this is 7, 10. Pretty dang close. All right, so then I guess I prefer to do it this way. And we'll use Nadu. And then I'm just gonna Wailing Doom now. And then I mean, this is probably gonna be good enough, so yeah, I'll just put the X-Arch back. Dying in the heat, but go Eldar. Oh no, Evelyn, it's like it's hot where you are? 35 Celsius over here too. I'm waiting for the. Oh my god, it's been terrible, y'all, in New York City. Today, like honestly, the last couple of days are reasonable. It's like mid 80s, but for literally the whole month of July, it's been like 90 plus. It's been horrific. I'm much more of a fall person myself. Okay, Host of the Dead. That's a card I don't have. That at some point I should probably work on my Eldar Forge because I do want to play it. All right, well, here's hoping we get enough damage. Okay, well, that should be enough. It's 3 plus 1, yeah. Very nice. We got the Reclaim the Stars, which got us a lot of value. Pretty well. Trying to grind up Necron points because I was having a blast playing Necrons the other night. So we're working on that. Also a goth. I didn't know the temp, but it's really hard. Oh, in the UK, yeah. No, I'm the same way. I'm much better in colder weather. I really can't do it in the hot weather. Never been like that. Tal still have so much tools to gain Timba back and to remove cards with ease. They're still very good. Yeah, I think the Enva list I've been playing has been great. Warshaper I love, but is just like not. He's not doing it, you know. I don't know. Just a little too inconsistent, I think. Oh, right. Only so many clothes you can. That's true. Also, if you're goth and you're wearing black, I imagine that's a little rougher. Eldar a little overtuned. Yeah, it's like. So Keltok's ability obviously got a huge upgrade, right? And then there are some other cards that got like a little bit of an upgrade. I wouldn't say it was like anything game breaking. But I think also the meta is kind of shifting to like greedier decks. Like you can kind of greed with Anvir, you can greed with Necrons, you can kind of greed with Anva as well because there aren't that many great aggro decks. Like part of me is curious if I play my old Uriel kind of burn build. I feel like that would stack up pretty well into the meta right now. With like go late Anva, go late Keltok, go late Necrons. Like I feel like that could be pretty good. Problem isn't Warshaper, but more the units around it. Yeah, so where did we leave off with our Warshaper build the other night? Because like there are games where like you're able to close things out with Pulse Onslaught or Flesh Shaper. I will say finishing the games with this deck I think is a lot harder, and you have to kind of curve out to not be like Crude Hound is like a little underwhelming. Um, I really like Crutox Rider. I think it's a fine card. And then you've got kind of some of this top end. It's possible that maybe I've been running one Lone Spear in my Anva build. It's possible that you should kind of do the same with Warshaper. Like it definitely seems really important to play stuff like Crisis Battlesuit right now. Like get on board early, make them have to trade potentially at least 4 health. And then sometimes you can win through Hidden Hunters or Stealth Drone, but yeah, you have to be constantly applying pressure. I do think Warshaper is one of the better aggro options, though, because there aren't many right now. Hey, Tyler. There's some who call him Tim. Yes, we're here to do some streaming. I can't spoil anything for the Gene Stealers guys, but y'all, it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. Harry and I worked on the video today. Got 5 cards to look at, new mechanic to look at. It's exciting times around the Warforged these days. All right, I'm gonna keep playing with this for a little bit. Kind of see where we want to go after that. But yeah, it feels like the big 3 in my mind right now for the meta is like Anvir, like Scarabs, Necrons, and Anva, just like droney stuff. Also Swarmlord I think is pretty strong. Probably play a bit of him at some point. These 2 are good. So I think I'll ship the rest back. Okay, great. I'd love to see my Banshees in this matchup. It's like kind of essential. Will be next week. They probably yeah, so we don't know yet when they're being released, but the previews are happening starting tomorrow, I think, with BJ. And then our video will be on Tuesday. So they've got to be coming soon. Did you do anything turn 1? No. Okay. I've got the Reclaim. That's good. I don't really think there's a 2-drop we want, so that's funny. That's kind of awkward. Like, I think we want to. It feels greedy sometimes to keep this in the opener, but this is going to buy us so much tempo, and I want Eldritch, so I'm actually going to ship back the Webway entrance. Funny enough. Okay. And I'm not going to trade health. Even though it sort of evens the loss, I don't love doing that when we're such a defensive deck early. Yeah, so I got the email yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa. I was kind of thinking the weekend after, like this upcoming weekend would be when we get it. Will they be a Tau or will they be an SOB? Yeah, that's the question, Aveline. Oh, okay, all right. We can play. We can play some. I gotta be honest. I'm not sure my matchup is good into Sisters. I haven't played it a ton, but I think Sisters like grindy matches. Sometimes what it feels like with Anvir. I think we just kill this. As much as I want to get my stone, this is a problematic unit to leave alive. So we'll just scream at it and kill it. Yeah, so we might not be able to reclaim on 7. To be honest. Yeah. We do have flank, that's true. And we do have Eldritch Storm. So it might be favorable for us. I haven't played it a ton. Speaking of favorable, yeah, I think we're just cashing this in. Get our stone, kill their unit, stun their warlord. But getting pretty low on life here. This we might have to ship this back. I don't think we can afford to play this at this point in the game. We're probably gonna have to slam Spirit Seer here. Can maybe greed it a little bit and play Striking Exarch, but yeah, like we just have to deal with what they're doing. That's a pretty good answer. Yeah, I mean, we can't actually clear this unit. Obviously, Exarch can. So we might just have to suck it up and take a lot. Take 8. God, that's not good. It's really not good, especially if they play another Vanguard unit. So we could play this. We deal 5. 5 and it goes to 1. Oh, no, we can clear. We can. I'm just can't do math. No, it takes 4, and then it takes another 1. We cannot. We cannot. If we play this, they kind of have to use this unit to clear. Yeah, I think it's got to be a Spirit Seer here. Because then, worst case, we can cash this in for a stone, get a stone, and then play like Wraithblade. Yeah. It's easy. I won't have the Relic U1. The Keltalk deck is a Junith counter. Okay. That's why I hate Eldar so much. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played against Sisters a ton on ladder, so it makes sense though. You've got flankers, you got flyers, you got melee flankers, melee or range flyers, and then you've also got Elder Storm, which is obviously a huge problem for Junith in particular. So yeah, hopefully they have to use Carnifex to kill this. Buys us a bit of time. But yeah, I'm really interested to see what people think of Gene Stealers. Obviously, I've only seen 5 cards, but it's got some cool stuff going on. Huh. All right, that's a bit of a pain in it. It's less damage though. We still can't really effectively clear this. So part of me thinks I'm just going to bash this and then get a stone and play Exarch to try and trade with that. Because sinking my 2 attacks here just kind of feels bad. I don't know. But also this trades straight up, and this could actually survive the combat. It all kind of just depends on sequencing, though. This will take 2, so he can clear it and then hit my face. Alright, I really don't want this on the board, though. I think it's actually a bigger problem. So I think we're going to do this. And Stars is not coming out anytime soon to help us, so... Okay. This matchup feels pretty tough. As a Junith, Eldar rough for sure. Okay, yeah, I'd take your guys' word for it. I hope they don't have their own currency like Sisters or Eldar. No comment, Shockman. Can't comment on that yet. But so you're hoping that because you feel like it's not good for the game? Yeah, if it's like the tabletop, they'll be focused around ambush and stealth. Yeah, I mean, that's my understanding too. I will also neither conform nor deny that, but that makes sense. Gotta try and be professional. But I'm wondering if they'll have a third ability like Prey in between ranged and melee. Gene Steal. That's so my when Harry and I were just kind of thinking about it, I was like, I wonder if they'll have an ability to copy like target card, right? Like, oh, I'm so glad that's not going at my face. I gotta be honest. Double stealth? Yikes, dude. That sucks. Oh, man. That really sucks. Alright, so I think it's got to be Spirit Seer here. And we're just going to try and burn them down and hope we can do it. So, yeah, let's... Jeez, I actually was hoping we'd hit the Wraithblade here, but... Or we could play Wraithblade. Because that is harder for them to clear. But they shouldn't be able to clear... They'd have to attack with 1 on the Vanguard. It's close. So this, we can deal 8 here. They go to 19. And I think we do it. We do trade 2 health. They go to 17. And then what? They have to trade both attacks on this thing to clear it. Versus this, they'll get to clear and then potentially punch through. Weirdly, I think this is slightly better. We'll see, though. This is basically saying we can race them, and I'm not sure that we can, but... Yeah, how you translate their ambush stuff into a card, that's true. I feel like there can only be so much you can do with tokens. Yeah, yeah, I do agree. Like, you don't want to have every faction have like a new currency. I do think that that's a little overwhelming. Also, just from like a new player standpoint, it's not great. Great, another faction with flankers and stealth. I'm so oh, that sucks for us actually. And they have armor. Yeah. So they can punch through. Damn. Yeah, Gargoyle was perfect there. Kind of ruins what we were doing. Yep. Now I'm not sure we can get there. I was really banking on them having a hard time getting to the stealther. Because then one more attack and we would have had it. So what, I play another Vanguard, they clear it. This is 8, 11, 12. Or this is, hold on, yeah, this is 8. So there's 11, 12. I could play Hemlock to clear this. Yeah, so they're basically gonna kill me either way. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna allow us to win this game. Besides, is if I play this and I search for a stone, maybe we could still get there. Okay, I gotta think. Oh god, this is bad. Okay, put that there, and I guess Trin's Mouth. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I don't think we can win this game, unfortunately. So this takes 2 attacks. The other option is I could have Wailing Doomed here, blast out 4. That still wouldn't clear that though. Okay, well with the Synapse then I think we're definitely dead, right? Oh, no, we're not dead, but yeah. Yep. So if I attack there, they'd be at 11. Nah. We could deal 10. And then if we attack last turn, we would have dealt 12. Nope. It's not going to do it. Damn. Alright, I learned a lot from this. I haven't played this matchup much, but I definitely can't greed stars. There's no way that's going to happen. I mean, it's important, but I definitely should have just pitched out my hand sooner. I hope they have an ability where they can put your card in the enemy deck. They will definitely have that at some point, I'm sure, in the game. If not for Gene Stealers, because obviously I only know one mechanic for the faction. But yeah, I'm sure that'll happen. I'm a guard enthusiast, and I'm okay with it. I actually hate the Gene Stealers in lore, but I'm kind of hyped. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to be excited about something new in the game, but also Imperial Guard is going to be like, I'm much more excited for Imperial Guard, I will say. But I am still excited for them. All right, let's play one more with this, and then I think I want to put some time into Zephyr Blade. Please no Alpha Legion. Aveline, I feel like I feel you. It's not my favorite either. But I don't know if they're going to avoid that design space. Like, I'd be really surprised if they don't have some version of it in this game. I don't love that idea. I didn't like it when I played Magic Spellslingers, and in that, you could put like shadows in your opponent's deck, and so whenever they drew them, they took damage. It felt really not fun. But I think there are people who really like that kind of stuff. Sadly, they will be Alpha Legion. I hope guards will be OP. I hope nothing's OP, but I am excited. I want them to be good. I will say that much. All right, let's see if we can redeem ourselves against Pudis. See if we can somehow hang in there a little bit better. Our deck's a little worse suited for tempo, I gotta say. I'll spend all my SOB feedback credits to say no to Alpha Legion 2.0. Infinite Bio turn 1. Yeah, I mean it is a rough one. This didn't get it, so I guess they just drew this. I mean I want my stone, but I think the best thing is just to stun this. They make this 6 and stealth it. It's pretty rough, but if they just make it 6 and attack me, obviously we can clear it pretty easily. Okay. Oh, it's going more for like a stealth build. I haven't seen that in a while. Alright. Got good answers to this next turn. And I definitely want to get my stone. And they can't clear this effectively, so yeah. I actually don't even need to play it though. I can just kill this on my own. So maybe Yeah, but still putting it on board is annoying for them, I think. Spirit Seer, man, these are all good, unfortunately. Yeah, I can put the Spirit Seer back because we have the Wraithblade. Yeah, if I see a lot of Tyranids, I probably have to reorient this deck a little bit. Oh, this is the build you've been seeing a lot, Tyler. Okay. I don't know why it would be better. Oh, no, I mean, I guess because Predator is not really in the meta. It's definitely better. Oh, you could see it on the... Oh, okay. Oh, man, so they have stealth. That is... That's a freaking problem. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I can't really manage that too well. This coming down next turn is probably better. Probably just going to have to take a bunch of damage to the face and hope I can push through. Could also evasive maneuver and Path of the Seer, but that's, I think, way too do nothing. So... Yeah, I'm interested to see what Putis is playing here. So he's playing Lictor. The rest has been, I think, pretty similar so far. And if we could have a good Nadu turn, that'd be great. But the stealth biomorphology is is really hard to deal with. Yeah, warrior with stealth. Yep. Yep, seems good. Seems like a good decision. Okay, so I can Wraithblade in and clear. That's definitely got to be the play. And then I can try and start chipping away a little bit. Deal 6. And then let's use our ability. Put back Warp Spider. Okay. Alright, so this assuredly is going to die. Probably this as well. So, trade 2 here, they go to 21. I trade 3, yeah. I still don't think I can trade health here. Tough position to be in. And you've got the Rapacious, huh? Alright, well, I'm not winning this game. Yep. Jeez. Unfortunate. So can Nadu, and then hope they don't have anything, I guess. God, it sucks. I wish I could have made better use of the X Arch, but because I do think that's a nice little techie card into them. What else can we do? Yeah, I mean that's if we're dead, we're dead. I don't really think there's any two ways about it. Yeah, Spider I'm playing as a one of, just because sometimes it's nice to like trade it off into something, and get your stone. But yeah, I'm not convinced that it necessarily belongs. Alright, so pretty much have to play spirits here. This is 4 damage going to 19. It's not nearly enough to kill this. Could splash some damage, but that's not enough either. So, yeah, so we're just gonna trade this for a stone or not and replay it. I guess that's probably better. Yeah. Straight 2. 1. It's back in hand. Pretty much dead to anything. Oh, right. What am I thinking? Obviously, they just clear. Yeah. Man. Alright. 2-0-2 Swarmlord. It's a rough one. I mean, this is a pretty greedy build. Like, we're running things like Evasive Maneuver instead of, like, if we're running Warlocks, that helps some of our units live better. This seems like a terrible matchup, though. I gotta be honest. Also, if they hit Biomorphology Stealth and I don't have a Dire Avenger, even if I do, I think it's kind of too late. So, all right, let's put this deck down for a bit. I do like it, but I don't know if it's the best way to climb. GG Pudis. Well, dang, it's making me want to play some Swarmlord. But I really wanna work on Zephyr Blade. That's like an aggro deck that I really have not played much of, and I saw some stuff that I liked better. I'm also not convinced Fire Prism is that good. Alright, so I think what I did see that I liked was at least a one of Winged Autarch, because you're playing so many flying vehicles. It's possible that I should not be running Dire Avenger. It's felt good when Jammo played it against me in certain matchups, but the card is kind of lackluster. I've also seen some people trying out Warlock Skyrunner. There's not a lot of good 5s in this deck, so I kind of want to try a one of that. The rest I think is pretty... the biggest question mark for me is, like, should I be playing a Sudden Assault? Should I be playing Fire and Fade and Webway Incursion? But I kind of wanted to try them as one-ofs. Hey, Creamy, what's up? Scarabs are the best. Scarabs seem very good right now. I will probably try that at some point. Everyone playing Scarabs. I don't want to play 20 minutes of suffering. Yeah, I feel you on that. Is there anything else that was worth trying in this build? Yeah, Cosmic Serpent I've seen also in Anvir, but don't know if that's what we're trying to do. I think Creamy, I kind of want to test this on the ladder for a bit, but we can maybe play some games in a bit. Yeah, I kind of want to try this build and see how it feels for a little while. We haven't really tested an aggro deck like Zephyr Blade, and I've seen it a lot, and I feel like it's a good choice. Oh, Tim is fine. Yeah, but Creamy, we can play in a little bit. I kind of want to just get some games under my belt with this Warlord. All right, Wraithfighter, no. Incursion doesn't matter against them. This is probably my favorite deck, though, the Gruk deck for Orcs. Buggy's playing it. All right. Refreshing to see Buggy on something else. Yeah, we're gonna beat down. I found this matchup to be kind of hard when I played it from the Orc side. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of crystals from this last season. So, all right, well, Obviously, we can keep using Path of the Warrior, or I could just Banshee's Mask. I do like Banshee's Masking when we have a board presence, though. So I could just use Path of the Warrior to keep getting ahead here. I think I want to use Path of the Warrior whenever it's good, generally speaking. Gruck is better, but I see not running enough boys and decks themselves out. Oh, that's interesting. Gruck I really like as like an aggro control strategy. Like you can really do some stuff that other decks do not have the flexibility to do. I mean, I could get stunned, and Dance of Death is going to feel pretty bad. But it's also kind of a good turn to do it. So I think I will. Take a turn off. It's not like we're playing against Gaz where you want to kill the Grots immediately anyway, and then next turn we can start getting through. Yeah, he's great. Like I mean, I think Gruck's biggest strength is like if you don't have so many units in your deck, you can like guarantee getting Makari, and like that's just one of the best things you could do as an Orc Warlord in my mind. It's really powerful in that sense. Skyrunner, not great here. Yeah, I think I just want to take out the units. Oh, I should have stacked these, actually. I get in the habit of not doing that, but for Nadu, I should. Have I ever not used Dance of Death on my own hero? Never. I could say that confidently. Ooh, that's... Yeah, seeing the armor this early is a bit rough, I will say. But we've still got a decent sequence here. We're just down to stun, use our ability, try and push some more damage. Stun doesn't maybe allow them to clear the Windrunner, which is nice. Oh, I have Automod on, Creamy. I'm not sure. Once because of a misclick. Appreciate that, Evelyn. Scorch Assault. Okay, and that Scorch Assault wasn't that good either, so that's nice. Interesting. So I kind of want to play around no mucking about. But there's not really a great way to do that. So I think out of the units I want to live more, I think I want the Autarch to live more. So in that case, I think, yeah, just run this out. Get to deal the bonus damage because they have the armor, which is kind of a sweet little bonus. I don't know if I should run 2 of this, but I don't know. This card just playing with it now doesn't feel great, but okay. Good answer. Tax Squig, yep, that's not great. Okay. I think I like stunning this and playing Skyrunner. But what other options do we have? We could go like Nadu, Veteran, plus Path. That doesn't really get us that far though. I think I like this. I miss Gordrang. Oh, I miss Gordrang too. Yeah, wait, you blame BJ? Why? I thought BJ liked Gordrang. Or did he say it was too good? At times I felt like he was one of the best meta options. But like, yeah, I just wish they would give him concussive again, but just like keep him at 2 damage or something. I just thought that was like such a cool, I don't know, it was a different angle. So I kind of enjoyed it. Alright. Yeah, that's a good answer. Don't love that. Another attack squig? Ugh. Yeah, that's kind of rough for us. That is not ideal. And there's the Makari. Okay, this I should not be running. This already doesn't make any sense. Alright, I pretty much have to run Nadu in here, which sucks. But it's a huge problem. So yeah, I just gotta do that. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this just shouldn't be in here. Doesn't make any sense. I'll probably just put this in as another the vehicle maybe. Stun enemy troop. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I agree. Well, this is a pretty bad position for us. I really was hoping we could be kind of closing things out at this point, but they also have a ton of healing, so it's not an easy matchup if you start to fall behind. Yeah, Kalinars is just a big static unit, but this, I don't know, just doesn't really, I don't think this really fits with aggro, to be honest. It's like a good mid-range card, or control-ish. Not really great for applying pressure, though. Yep. Oh, I think we might just be dead here, then. It's like biker. Yep. Yeah. Man, that's so unfortunate. We just got stunned 3 turns in a row and lost off that. I mean, you can do that with the deck, right? But you can't do that all the time usually. All right. I mean, I have to play Wraith Fighter, so we will be doing that. If I attack, I lose, so we can't do that. But I'm sure we're dead anyway. Unfortunately. Yes, Warbecker. Yeah, you got it, Buggy. Okay, learned something from that game. I really like that matchup from the Zephyrblade side, I think, so. Might have gotten a little unlucky, but this card I definitely do not want to see in my deck. Kind of just like playing big vehicles. I feel like that is kind of what you need to be doing. That push damage. Alright, let's try again. Wonder how I could make Keltalk a little bit more insulated to aggro. The problem is I just haven't seen a ton of aggro on the ladder like Swarmlord. So it's just felt bad when I haven't tuned it to be greedier, but I don't know. Guess sudden assault could be decent early. Yeah, but I think I'd rather just have troops. Yeah. I also would like to get the other defense card from Eldar. Okay, this is great because we get to live the dream of like fully denying them on this turn. Pretty ideal. Do you do the fish for the wrath of Keen avatar trick? What's that? Creamy. You talking about with Keltalk? Where you just like try to find it, or? Well, this is a wee bit awkward. Oh no, we can just trade straight up, but we will get 2 triggers no matter what we do. It kind of sucks, but I guess that's what we're doing this turn.
It's now or never.
Yeah. See if this affects my decision. Okay, Wraithblade could be good. Are we gonna get the stones though?
But your strength is notable.
Potentially. To either pulls a unit from your deck. 1 stone decides if it costs by 2. Oh no, I have not. I have not really played that. Alright, I think this still makes the most sense. Oh, okay. It's great that I took it to the face. Cool. Love that. The big boy. Yeah, I tried playing Avatar here and there. I guess that is an interesting card to think about for that. But, okay. Fair, fair. Huh. Interesting.
It's now or never.
I think I like doing this. So I kind of want to line up the Ranger on the Seraphim. They have the flame card, they have it, but if they don't, I think this is a better line. Yep, that DCA was pretty horrible, huh? John Reeves, hey, welcome to the stream. How are the games going? We started off okay with Keltalk, and then we got absolutely murdered by Swarmlord, so that wasn't great. And then we just lost to Buggy playing Orcs, unfortunately. But we're learning, you know. I guess that's how I would put it. All right. Now we've got some interesting choices. So I could snipe this, which I think is what we definitely want to do. The question is, how do I want to play this? So I could play this, cash in, kill this, stun this, hit. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty good. I think this is how we want to do it. Keep denying them faith as well. And we'll just deal with this at some point. learning is always fun, more fun than playing in certain past. Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, the fact that we're just playing different decks and I'm feeling like I'm learning is incredible. So I definitely can't complain about that. All right, we've got 3 stones. We have a pretty clean clear to go Howling Banshee stun again, hit plus Path of the Warrior. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and then we can like Fire Prism this or like Shroud Runner after it attacks or something.
No sacrifices.
And that's better than playing Wraithblade into this. So. We're also setting up stones for like being able to make some decisions here, which is nice. But I hate that we're not really able to like get forward on board. It's not working out well for us.
Purge the unclean.
Clay mix. Yeah, I haven't played against this person much. Alright, it's time to start running out the big boys here. Or oh no, we can kill this with the Shroud Runner. I forget pairing this. Oh, but then we're kind of short on Yeah, but then we still take out 2 units. That's, even though it's kind of a worse energy turn play, it's kind of a better play. Also, it leaves us open for Wraithblade. So that's kind of nice. They'll get a Faith here and maintain the shield, which is a little annoying, but I think I'm okay with that. One card that I chose to cut from the deck was, or 2 cards were Wraithblade and Eldritch Storm, because you don't have like reliable stone accumulation, but that might be a mistake. We might just still have to run it. Alright, well, I think we want to just run this out. Yeah. Punch here so we can get the blast as well. But they're going to go up to 3 Faith here. So. No, I mean, we've got Shuriken for the shield most of the time. It's just annoying in the sense that, like, you have to commit an attack to stop them from praying. Oh, Conviction. Yeah, I mean, that kind of sucks for us. Not going to lie. I mean, Fire Prism does a good bit of work, though, I will say. So that actually might be enough. Alright, so this will deal 6 damage. That'll take 4, and then 5, 6 from me. Then they'll go to 4 Faith, but I can't... Definitely can't let Celestian live, I think. Yeah, it's... Take a little bit of damage, but I think that's correct. Still waiting for Fire Prism Smash and armor. Yeah, it's actually come up a couple times, John. So I've that's been kind of nice. Yeah. All right. Well, definitely deploying threats here. Bit scary. Okay. So this will deal 5. And then I can stun it, and then I can. Jeez. This is getting tough, though. I gotta say.
It's now or never.
But I definitely have to worry about this. That's takes 3. No, I actually have to sink a whole attack into it, don't I? And that sucks. It really sucks. This is where a Warlock would actually be really nice. Alright, yeah, I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to get that off the board. And then I think I like killing that guy and then hitting. It's a bad position to be in this late. Just couldn't really get traction in the early game. Go Junith. Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty good for Junith. I gotta say. I don't think I can come up with enough damage here. I feel like I get my face beat in whenever I play against Zephyrblade, but that's not what's happening here, I gotta say. It's lethal, right? This is 5, 6, 7. He's 15, 18, 20, yeah. And I don't have a stone to give this armor.
It's now or never.
But I have to go face. That's like kind of my only chance of winning this game, I think. But this can soak like 2 attacks, I guess. I could stun this. Still gonna take 2, but at least I don't get bashed by it.
You and your cursed kind shall be scoured from existence.
Alright, chill. Okay, so this takes 2 attacks. They hit me for 2, 4, 5, 6, yeah. I think we just have to go face here. Hope we can get there. I think that's kind of it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's probably good game. I don't think I can win through that. Yeah, damn. Yeah, Beacon. I mean, Beacon is pretty dang good. All right, I think I need to rethink about this deck a little bit. It's just feeling like I'm not able to do what I should be doing. Like I think maybe the vehicle thing is like a little too bad. Yeah, I mean there's no way I can get lethal off this, right? I have 0 attackers. And I don't think there's any way I can clear the board without Storm. Yeah.
I must leave. This is not the end.
I mean, if I can't beat Junith, I'm doing something wrong, I gotta say. So I think I need to rethink what I'm doing here. This stuff might be a little too cute. I mean, we've got the early game stuff. Ranger gets stones, Veteran Guardian gets stones. Mask I think is great. Shroudrunner, Striking Scorpion. Sudden Assault might be like a little too cutesy. Spider, Howling Banshee. I mean, maybe I just need to build this more like Galen. Winged Autarch is interesting. I mean, it's a little stronger, but You do have to have your board established. Oh, I just didn't have Warlock in. That's a huge problem. All right, so that's good to know. Oh, creamy. All right, give me a minute here. Let me try and get myself sorted out here. I think I have to run Eldritch Storm. Also makes sense from an aggro standpoint. And then I had cut Spirit Seers and Wraithblades because of the stone generation in this deck. It still might be correct, but I mean we're playing a good amount of stone generation. I guess we could shove in 2 Swooping Hawk if we feel like we're light on it. But I still also like some of these late game vehicles, though. Fire and Fade my Warlord. Did he have lethal? Oh, I was at 11. I think the most I could have cleared there was like 1 or 2 units. And they had the mortifier. I don't think there was any way I was winning that game. Try the new avatar, please, just for fun. Yeah, not in this deck. I think this could be a Reclaim the Stars kind of vibe. The other thing I haven't tried, which honestly seems decent, is Reclaim the Stars with Madrell. It's kind of the perfect thing. I don't think you would run 2. I think you'd run 1. But it seems like kind of the perfect top end. All right, so what if we put 1 and 1, and then Falcon also got buffed. Like I'm kind of curious about that. Although we have Crimson Hunter at that slot. You know what? Let's just try stuff. We just gotta test stuff. Falcon getting the +1 health actually might be a bit of a difference maker. 2 Wraithfire, 2 Hemlocks has felt a little clunky, I'm not gonna lie. So maybe we do a Fire Prism 1. But we still have 1 more slot, huh? Okay. Then yeah, we'll do a Wind Autarch, Falcon. It's a little weird not to be running these. Like, I guess I could run a Spirit Seer over maybe like Autarch. Yeah, we could try that. I had lethal? With my 3 units stunned, I had lethal? I don't know how that's possible. But yeah, sure. We'll go look at the log. I mean, I can't believe that, but yeah, they were stunned from the 5 energy stun 3 things for 2 turns. Yeah, there's all right. Hold on. I'll still do this for posterity. Also, it just felt like, aside from the first couple turns, like we just never were able to establish a board. So that's a pretty bad time. I felt like we made the right trades, but we were always responding to them. We never had the tempo. But look at our hand. It's like super clunky too, you know. Okay, where is it? Yeah, and this sucked. Having to use 2 things to clear that was like horrific. I mean, maybe we didn't. I guess like no, but we would have taken at least that's a turn where maybe I need to just stun that and be okay with that.
You and your cursed kind shall be scoured from existence.
Right, and then pretty sure this is where they stun. Yeah. Imperial Creed, they're all stunned. They trade in, because why not? They're still stunned.
I must leave. This is not
Yeah. Yeah. No way we won that, unfortunately. But, okay, this... So we're testing Falcon, but, like, I think everything else is probably better than what I was running. Play this a little bit. No, it's all good, Sean. Look, I've missed lethal many a time, so it wouldn't shock me. What is that? Draw a troop card that lowers its cost by 2. John. Yeah, that is... Where is that card? Oh, Webway Gate. Choose a troop from your deck and draw it. 1 Spirit Stone, it costs 2 less. I have seen this sometimes in these builds. I don't know. I've always kind of felt like it wasn't that good, but it's something we could consider. Oh, with Keltalk. Yeah, that could be a decent Keltalk card. Alright, planning a Swarmlord again. Man, I guess I didn't see any Swarmlord for the last 2 days. It's so funny. But alright, I'm gonna ship this back. See if we can hit a 2-drop. Okay. Not that we have to, but headshot hands. I haven't seen them in a long time.
from above, as Cain's spear did before.
Alright. Do I want to play Ranger out now? I don't think so. See if we can out trade them here. Shockman, it might happen. We might just be getting farmed by Swarmlord today, which would kind of suck. Keltalk, it's pre-nerfed distant card with stone requirement. Same mana now with 1 mana Keltalk spell. That's a good point, John. That is a good point. Not thought about it that way. But that is true. Weird fly. There is that essentialist argument of having a card that pulls another card is less valuable than just another card. Yeah, yeah. Well, John's also talking about it too, Creamy. So yeah, I probably should think about it more. Getting swarmed by Swarmlord, that's for freaking sure. Okay, now I think I like this. Hold still. Alright, we got our late game here. Yeah, the cost reduction is appealing. I agree. My kind of experience with Keltalk has been you just want to basically set up yourself for a turn, like a 7 energy Reclaim the Stars, and anything that kind of disrupts that, like, must be essential. But I think it's a nice flex card. And so maybe I should give it a little bit more weight in that sense. Alright, is this a big baddie on 6? Yeah, Hive Crone's pretty good. This is interesting. I definitely want to keep pushing damage. So I think
It's now or never.
I think I play Banshee stun here. I want to stun, but I want the damage going here. So if I Banshee and then ping in for 5, I think that's correct. Just allows me to keep pushing damage as much as possible. I think that's correct, especially given because we've got Wailing Doom in our hand. What do you think of the hero with like 1, 2, 35 and Sniper? Oh. Sniper is 2 OP. It would have like 30 HP and Sniper would be interesting. That could be kind of cool. I like that. X turn in car is pretty good. Yeah. They're stats on stats. And sometimes you just can't even interact with them. And like that, you know, there's just nothing you can do. And I think that's definitely one of the strengths of them. For sure. But I think unless they've got like Rav Hunter and the 0 cost Synapse, I think we just full send and we should be okay here. I could even stun this actually, and then just Shuriken, and we hit for 5, 8. The only problem with that is if they're able to put up a barrier, then we don't have lethal next turn. The question is, can they lethal us? This is 9, 12. I mean, it's basically just Rav Hunter, I think. So it's probably more likely that they have a Vanguard unit. And this also stops them from attacking us as well, so we're just going for max damage here. And hopefully that'll be enough. I'm trying to figure out a hero who has like striking in, long range. Yeah, Sniper on a Warlord would definitely be an interesting idea. I wonder if they'll play with some of that for like Imperial Guard. That could be kind of cool. 2E gain Sniper for a round. Yeah, because it won't be good when you're not killing units, right? So it's kind of one-sided. Everyone playing Swarmlord. I didn't give them a ton of credit because honestly, I wanted to play other stuff. All right, nice. But I did put it in my top 4 decks for post-patch, and I'm not surprised that it's seeing success because it was tier 2 even in the Marine meta, or like as close as you get to tier 1, because it still has some ways that. Why did I think we were on 8 energy? Yeah, that was a bit of an oversight, Tim. Alright, well we can take something out and just try and live, right? So this is 3 Shuriken. Yeah, so it's got to be here.
It's now or never.
Yeah, this is still fine. Yeah, I don't want to use my face. Definitely don't want to do that. Snipe. And then we just chill. But I still think we're okay, hopefully. Oh, thanks, Creamy. I have my own clan with folks, but otherwise I would definitely join. I mean, I think it's a Swarmlord. I generally like this matchup for us. They can have the God draw, but I don't think that that's I don't know. Wow. Do they have another hero? Okay. I was about to say that would really suck for us. Whew. Augmented Ferocity. I don't actually see that card that often. Yeah, sorry. I have it. I do have it. Alright, well. I think that's ideally how you're able to win that matchup. But yeah, I want to get better at this deck. I feel like it's like I could play Madrail. I do love her a lot, and I always felt like she's the best option. But I kind of find myself losing to Zephyrblade quite a lot, and I kind of want to figure out why. All right, Ranger. I think we just ship these back. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. See if we can beat down Keltalk. I think generally, I've won this as Keltalk, but I think it is tough. Have to do session 0 of our new Pathfinder. Oh, have fun. I played a little Pathfinder. That sounds like a good time. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Blade. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want to try and make a little bit of progress with Eldar today, and then I should probably dig into some Gruck today. I feel like that deck's so good. I'll play Swarmlord probably at some point, but I don't know. I don't think people want to watch me play that after we've played it a million times. Okay, well that is a-okay that you played that, because I'm going to play this. Guess they just cash in for the token. Dance of Death. Hey, that's my move. Sure, sure. I would like to do the same thing. Thank you. Sword of Magic Bonk. Doing a Snow Elf Magus. Oh, that sounds sick. I have a campaign lined up with some friends. We're all very busy, so it's a little hard to line it up. But when we get it going, the campaign's going to be like we're playing ourselves, and we have to sort of like justify the stats and class that we have. So that's kind of cool. All right, well, they're beating me down here. I don't love that. Let's see what we can hit with Webway. Okay, nice. I like anything they can't really interact with. So this turn, kind of just make things a pain for them. Obviously, they could have like Eldritch Storm, but if they don't, this is pretty rough for them. Is a ranger. It would be going to the... Oh, that sounds so fun. I know, right? Scheduling is just like so hard. So hard to schedule like D&D and stuff like that, but it's so fun when you're doing it, especially if you got a good crew. All right, I mean, they've got to have it here. I feel like, but you know, we can still do the do, and I think stunning here is going to be good. So you know what? Let's stun. Let's hit, obviously. Oh, Jesus! I should have played Path. All right. Well, now at this point, I'm gonna change my tune here. Just play another body on the board. In that case. Yeah, this is stars. I don't know that we can win, but this is how the matchup goes. It's like if they hit stars, then they kind of should win. Surprised they're not just slamming it. So that's okay. All right, if they don't have it, that's good for us. Wind Rider, sure. Yep. Okay. 10 stones. Crazy. Taking a break from Lancer because the next module we want to play isn't out yet. And all have shown a desire to play Pathfinder. Decided we don't like D&D anymore. I think Pathfinder is nicer because of exactly that. It's just a little less intense in terms of like the decision making. Yeah, I feel that super hard. I think because we've got this, I think we do this and play this. Because we can't clear this ourselves. Wow, that's a bit unlucky, I gotta say. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. Just more enjoy Pathfinder's action economy over. Yeah, 100%. Oh well, there it is. I'm not a huge. I haven't played a ton of Pathfinder. I don't know too much about it, but when we switched with my friend, it was just like he was like, yeah, it's just kind of easier and it's more intuitive, and I was like, sounds great. let's do it. Okay. See what else they got. Yep. Oh my god, that's like the. They must have drawn like all their 8 drops. That's crazy. It's like the unluckiest stars I've ever seen. Nice. All right. Getting some wins here. We'd like to see that. Let's try and maybe knock out this quest. Alright, we're 2 hours in. Okay. Sorry, I should pay attention. Sylar! Wow, it's been a while. Yeah, sure, this is all fine. Sylar tends to play pretty aggressively. As much as I like Warp Storm to be able to just like bash, I actually think they get much more value out of it being just because of the sheer amount of different options they get. I don't think I need to run this out yet. They also could have drawn the flankers. Oh, true. Yeah, you're right, Shockman. Could have been some flankers, could have been that. Yeah, I forgot we had like nothing on board. So it's like, I was kind of expecting like maybe one of the Vanguard guys, but thankfully we didn't see it. Guess it's a pretty efficient turn to do this. Not like we have a ton on the board, but use all of our energy. You can run out the Banshee. Rangers are not great scaling, but hey, Harry. Welcome, buddy. I promise I have not spoiled anything, but I have tried to hype up the Gene Stealers a little bit. So I've been a good content creator. I promise. Yeah, this is a little bit awkward in terms of the Warlock, but this is pretty just nice. Answer, get that thing off the board so it can't snowball. Keep eating down. Question is, can Silas work? I mean, maybe. I will say Silas aggro, I think, is a little scarier because of the plus... What is it? The +1... Yeah, +2 melee and heal to all friendly units. This is like the one reason Sylar can be good. Spoil what? I don't know what you're talking Yeah, spoil what? Are they on motorcycles? Are they in cult trucks? I have to say no comment, but I'm excited for them. That's about the extent of what I can say. All right, I think let's run out the Ranger now. Yeah, Harry and I recorded our video. That'll go up on Tuesday. Shockman, don't do me like that. Come on. Do they have a mutation mechanic? Man, these are all great and very flavorful guesses. Honestly, I kind of like... I mean, we can get kind of hosed by Helldrake Strike either way. But I think I like doing this. And we're just gonna hit. Just get the hit for 8 there. No, I can't say anything, but I am very hype. Tomorrow, I think we have BJ and Ecclesiarch doing their reveals. Honestly, maybe I'll stream that if I can. And then Tuesday we'll have Harry and I's reveals. So it's all pretty exciting. Alright, well we're definitely doing it here. This is just the most ideal stuff for us. Again, Helldrake Strike kind of sucks, but like, when does it not suck, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What I will say about Zephyrblade is that he's kind of the king of aggro. Like, I think into other aggro decks, the fact that you've got the +5 health. Oh my god, we're not done with this yet, please. And you just keep beating down. It's really relentless. Oh man, I work tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry, Creamy. Yeah, I think for me they're like late morning. And I think I have a little bit of work tomorrow, but not a ton, thankfully. But you'll watch it when you get home. I always love like a get home and then make some food and just watch some previews. It's a good time. And I imagine they'll put up a schedule, but sometimes they've been a little slow on that, so I'm just telling you guys now. And I even have the video good to go on the premiere so that you guys can all figure it out for your time zones. But yeah, and also in future reveals, we're definitely going to have Harry on it. Because Harry joined me for this one, and I just think it's way more fun. Do I want to get on board? They can clear this, but they can't clear the stone. Which is why I run this card. And I generally like it. Ecclesiarch, I think, put out a Morvenval aggro deck. I'm kind of interested to see what that looks like. Cheers, Harry. Yeah, it's so much more fun when you get your butt on there. Alright, well, they can clear that, annoyingly. I think I'm just going to go here, which interrupts this. Well, actually, let's see what we hit off Webway. Interesting. We're kind of getting denied on stones. Definitely not going to play Fire Dragon. I think it's probably Warlock. So yeah, let's just... We're going to hit you. We'll use our Banshee's Mask just as a... I don't know, sort of like a tempo play. Can't really add anything to the board until like 6 energy anyway. Okay, they just drew a card and passed. Sick. Alright, then I'm just going to run this out as a 2-drop. It's not going to really do any good sitting in our hand. Alright, so I'm going to stream for like another 45 minutes, and then I'm going to head out. Hallowed Martyrs. Alright, I got to remember to hit first. God, this is such a sucky turn. I don't want to run out anything after that. I mean, I could like Warlock plus... I guess that's still good enough to do. Yeah, it's still good enough to do. It's a little awkward, but... I don't know. I don't want to sit here and do nothing, I gotta be honest. They get the extra health, maybe we can crash some damage. I don't know. Seen a bit of Eldar with that spell that gives HP and range to vehicles. Oh yeah, that's the... Okay, of course they have this. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's the 2 energy card. I could try that. Hi. Yes, are you saying hello? Cat coming through, everybody. So they could Zephyrim and Ping on Falcon, which kind of sucks. It's kind of bad either way. So you know what? Let's just make use of our ability. Stun them. And then kind of go from there. Oh god. Tim, you gotta remember that the Hallowed Martyr is on this character. I really hate that there's no graphic for this, I gotta be honest. I just forget. I'm like, it's not there. It is there. Alright, so if this doesn't die, I need to punch first. Okay. Well, alright, now we are going to switch gears. Yep. Yeah, I think I got to get rid of that. Ouch. Collector Stone. And then I'm going to hit first. And do this and this. Yes. Okay. Like remind myself how to sequence this properly.
Strangle them like the serpent.
Take another 2. Play this again. Alright, then we'll start playing out the big boys. Yeah, it's just like you always have to remember I need to attack first. Oh, that sucks for us. Jesus. But yeah, it's just annoying that there's no visual indicator. Like, it's just so easy to forget that this is just not there, you know? Oh, this is going to clear the whole board. Yeah. And deal a million to me. That is really bad for us. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I just have to run out the Wraith Fighter here. Am I attacking? I mean, I think at this point, no. I don't think I can afford to keep trading health like that now. So I'm going to go to 12. Yeah. Not good. Not very good. All right, so after this game, we're just gonna crank out some orcs to end the stream, I think. Because I love playing that deck. I love playing this too, but I feel like I'm not. I don't have the optimal build yet. I'm gonna have to really put some time into it. And hopefully keep filling out the Necrons, because I really want to play that Orkin, like, implacable deck. Even if it's not the best thing, because probably Scarabs is the best. I don't have fun playing Scarabs, personally, so. Okay, this is acceptable. Sucks that they don't have to trade 8 health here, but it's not the worst. That's it? Okay, so they've definitely got some flankers. Still don't feel like I'm attacking. And I kind of want to save Crimson Hunter for one of their flankers, so I'm just going to do this. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Creamy. I like to, I generally like to play what's best. But with Necrons, I don't think I'd enjoy that, to be honest. Alright, so this is a bit of a problemo. I mean, I'm basically dead here. Did they reword this? Hello? Oh no, it gets 2 procs because of the shuriken. Right. I was like, why did this take 2? And then so deal 1 to each. Or I could just play another Falcon. Yeah, alright. We're just gonna go wide. I mean, I don't. Then we'll do this in terms of the flamer placement. Scarabs is a bit long. Scarabs are based and awesome. And this is America, you're allowed to. Creamy's a good sport. I appreciate that. Also, if you're hanging out, you appreciate the content, please feel free to like the YouTube stream, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. All of those things are free. And I appreciate any support. Because I really want to try and hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I feel like we can do it. I think we can get there. On YouTube. On Twitch, I know it's going to take a lot longer to grow. And I'm okay with that. That is cool. Malia for 1? Okay. Yep, that's pretty good. This is pretty good. Yep. And Divine Intervention. Why not just okay. Why not Divine Intervention the flyer and then just hit my face? Strange. Okay. Alright. Speaking of strange, this can deal 6 here. And then I can snipe it. I don't think we have lethal, right? This is potentially... Wait, hold on. So I shouldn't say that, Tim. I shouldn't say that. 4, 7. 3 is 10. Or plus this 3 would be 10. Yeah, so it's I don't think we have lethal here. So probably the best thing is Crimson Hunter, Snipe. I can't clear this. And then I think we give them a faith point. Because I don't think we have a good answer to that. Oh no, we can just clear. That's what we should do. Yeah. Okay. Figure it out. Yeah, that's way better. All right, we're kind of doing it. The question is, can things stick? I was watching your podcast about the latest update. Oh yeah, Shockman. Yeah, figure it out. Thankfully. Yeah, the podcast is like so fun. Harry and I will like talk for an hour before we even start it, and then we'll talk for like 2 hours, and then we talk for like an hour or two after that. It was such a fun day. Why are people playing Arcoflagellant with Junith? Lol, what is wrong with them? Oh, did you just play against that? I mean, I could see an Arcoflagellant. But yeah, other than that, it's a little weird, no? Hey, Grey Knight, welcome. Didn't expect to see this warlord. Well said. Okay. All right, so this is gonna deal 5, right? And then, okay, how do we find lethal here? So this is gonna deal 5, and then the best thing we give this shuriken. So that's 9. Play this. I feel like that's probably the best thing to do, right? Punch. And then Path of the Warrior. This will ping. And then deal 2. So this snipes it. Right? Ping 1 down to 2. And then it'll deal 2? Yeah. Get sniped. Five. Oh no, it's lethal. Yay, we figured it out. Oh my god. We did it. We could talk, I'll tell you. That's for sure we can talk. My goodness. Trying to solve the new faction is out. That is something easy. Yeah, so what we've been doing, and it's honestly always like a blast, is as soon as we have all of the reveals, we try to get out a podcast episode where we go through all of the reveals and talk about them. Like how good they are, just kind of generally look at the faction before it's live. So we don't know when Gene Stealers are coming out. We know that previews are happening this week. So I guess like if previews run from like, let's say tomorrow through the rest of the week, we'd probably have a podcast episode like next week or something like that. Got some type of interesting deck idea with this warlord? Not really, Grey Knight. Oh yeah, GG's. That's a good GG's. Shinny. Wasn't sure I could pull it out with Martyr. So I feel like Zephyrblade has been very close to tier 2 for a while as an aggro warlord. And I really wanted to test him more in this meta. And so originally I had gone more vehicle heavy. And I still need to do more testing with it. But I still think you're trying to do some Spirit Stone shenanigans with this deck. And you're just going to play, kind of I would say the stock build. I think the only difference is I was testing Falcon since it got the +1 health buff. I kind of wanted to see if it surviving certain flankers was like good enough. No, I haven't tested it enough to really know. So I would say this is pretty stock. And then I'm trying the new Fire Prism, which generally as a one-of has performed pretty well. So that's kind of my take on this so far. But let's switch over to a deck that I know and well and have played a lot to kind of close out the stream with a few games here. Because we're doing a short stream today. But I may stream tomorrow. I might try and get that going. Where's my boy? Oh, he always blends in with Warshaper for me. We're gonna play some Gruk. I guess mid-range aggro control. That's what I would say. You know, this is a build that BJ highlighted and I had been working on for a little bit, and I just love it. You've got a ton of healing. You've got options to go wide. You've got flankers. Obviously, still have Will of Gork. You got proper Killy. Pyromaniacs, honestly, is sometimes incredibly good paired with things like Warbiker too. And I think that this is like it was actually beating Ultramarines last season. So I'm gonna fire some of that up. Fire Prism versus Sister seems nice. Yeah, I mean, in some of the scenarios with the one armor or like armor to Warlord or something, it kind of just like comes out of nowhere. All right, against Tau, honestly, these are going to be great. I'm going to ship back the Stormboy. Generally, I love to keep heavy stratagem hands because you're going to draw troops. It just like gives you a higher chance of drawing your troops. I think Solar Eclipse is going to be better for us. We could also think about taking Radiation Storm, because we get to opt in or out of this. They're not going to have a ton of targeted removal because they get hosed by Solar Eclipse anyway. Let's try Radiation Storm. Yeah, it's a pretty standard Eldar build. I was trying more heavy vehicle, but it just felt bad. Never been bad since release faction. God, that is the truth. I'm going to give it a little bit until I start attacking. Obviously, if I have Makari, it's good. Oh, Vorus. Into them. But I imagine they're a little bit more aggressively slanted, and you can lose by going too aggressive sometimes. Alright, great. Well, we have a million flankers, so that's great. I could attack Squig, not like it's really buying us much, though. Because it stops them from attacking us this following turn. Probably going to Scorch it next turn, or run out Orknob. I don't want my hand to get clogged, which you can do in this deck, so I think I'll just do that for now. But yeah, I'll try and do some streaming this week on my chill days, which will probably be tomorrow and the end of the week. Alright, well, if that's all they're doing... As much as I like saving Orknob, it's just... Usually in this deck, it's just like a utility flanker. So, I'm gonna start hitting now that we're on board. I have to be cautious of this, though. Sometimes I've gotten myself not thinking about it. What happened to Gordrang? Oh, I don't even know his name. It's all good, Harry. Gordrang is in the graveyard, where I think he is banished to. Honestly, Gruk to me is the new Gordrang. As sad as it is to say. Okay. I think it's just a pretty easy Scorcher Assault here. Yep. Not going to attack if I don't need to. Thoughts on deck full of attack squigs. Hashtag justice for Gorgon. I'm with you guys. What was that? Oh, experimental drones. Okay, so they're trying to go late. So we definitely want to be on more of the aggressive end. I really want to hit Makari, so I think I'm going to go for that. Okay, we didn't hit it, but actually this is a great line. Just do this instead. Makari is just like 4 unavoidable damage a turn in a lot of scenarios. Okay, so they're not gonna get they're gonna get Radiation Storm next turn, so probably just gonna cash them in here. Okay. Well, that is annoying, I will say. Okay, well that's a good draw. So we could Pyromaniacs here and get the Stealth Drone off the board. Actually, we could do a lot with Pyromaniacs this turn. So that's what we're gonna do. Do I want to draw here? I could also prop Achille this turn too and just chuck it out. That just seems so good. It's a good use of our turn. So I think we'll do that. So I want to punch first here. This gets vulnerable. Then we go here. Then we go here. We go here. It's actually so much damage. I'll make Gordrang great again. Hey Harry, if you could do that, that'd be awesome, my guy. Yep. Drones with shielding aren't. Oh, that's actually the most annoying piece. This is probably just a Will of Gork. I generally like to save it for when we need it, but this is just going to be way too hard to. Well, we also have Squigs though, right? So we attack, we play Buggy, get our Bomb Squig. Question is, how much damage can they do to us next turn? That's my only concern. But they're going to kind of keep doing this. So the question is their next turn potentially better than this one? I think I'd rather do this. Put them to 6. And then if they don't have like a really good drone turn, we might be able to set up lethal. Just play the deck with him and you'll be sweet. I mean, I could try. I could try that. Oh man, that's pretty bad. Yep. This is a little rough for us, I gotta say. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna start the show here. And then we can kill this. But I think we actually want the damage here. And then I can kill that one, which is definitely higher value with Warbiker. I could have used my face. I thought about that, but I'm kind of hoping the Squig Buggies can just keep us pretty aggressively hitting them. Getting all the loving lately, but I'll be back on him one more. Yeah, I mean, Warshiper's great in terms of like an aggro warlord. I think he's really fun. I don't know if he can win in a meta of Swarmlord though. I think that's going to be really tough for him. Alright, well, this is pretty optimal, I gotta say. Yeah, that will do it. So it's the only Vanguard. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good old Grok, baby. I feel like this thing is so consistent. Oh, I also have Necron points I can spend, right? Hello? There we go. Yes, I do. Let's go. All right, I think I want... I mean, I want to get to the end and see what legendary I have. So yeah, let's keep on trucking here. What is this? 2 random card? Jesus, that's horrible. Yeah, sure, we'll go this way. I click through that kind of fast. And then after I have my Necrons a little bit filled in, I'm going to start saving the packs for the reinforcement drop. Let's see if I can forge anything for them. Yes, nice. Get in the forge. Make something out of you. Tech Squig too strong. Oh, hey, Minecraft. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a little bit. It's good to have you back. Were Necrons really at the bottom of the legend ladder last season with the sisters? Yes, they were. They were suffering. They were really suffering. But now I think they're easily like tier 1. Tier 1, tier 2. This is going to be the best meta we've had in a while, I really think. Even if there are certain decks that are pretty strong, I think that it's kind of a welcome change. Did we not go up at all? Oh, we're close. We're close. Okay, let's keep going. And what's nice is I think you have multiple options for Necrons. Alright. Tau again. I'm happy to see Propagillia later. We're on the draw, so we can play Squig Buggy ahead of turn. And these are both good. So keep that. Okay. Yes. Extractor rig me. Virgil of the 8th. I don't think I've ever played against this player. Don't recognize the name. So yeah, we'll play a couple more games and then we'll close out the stream. I think what I'd like to do at the end of the stream is kind of say like what are my top kind of a little bit of a tier list speech. Talk about some of the top tier decks. Obviously, Swarmlord is up there. Necron Scarabs, I think, is up there. All right. Just gonna play this so it doesn't get stranded in my hand. Okay. I haven't seen a ton of Omisis. Okay. Could Scorcha. I kind of want to run out Storm Boys, though. Could also run out Squig Buggy, too. But I don't think we need to. Also, I'd rather play these when I can do Artisan Nails. So you know what? Let's just Scorcha. Great. Clear those. Stop them from stacking Marker Light on me. Oh, Creamy, yeah, you wanted to play. I'm sorry. I kind of wanted to just ladder today. But we'll play some games soon. Meta snapshot. Yeah, a little bit for those who maybe haven't been playing as much. The hand be getting clogged, but this is just such good value. It's just so good to play this on the off turns when they're not pressuring you. Been in and out, just keeping up with missions. Today I'm grinding for that Necron Legend. Hey, get it, Minecraft. Yeah, there are a lot of big changes with ranked, and I think it's kind of saving this game, no lie. Okay, I'm really glad they didn't play a second Vanguard unit, actually. It's kind of huge for us. Because I need to smash this thing. So we're going to do that. Oh, right. This doesn't have... Why did I think this had 4? I mean, this is still fine, though. Yeah. And then we could draw, or we could Prophet of the Wa. Could heal, but I think that's not good. I think let's... Yeah. Great. Let's do that. Let's organize our hand here a little bit. Got so many cards in hand. We're going to overdraw here, which is a little awkward. Okay. Not bad. I imagine just with Bomb Sprays, this is still just such a good matchup for us. Might be harder, but than it was. Okay. Yeah, we got to get stuff out of our hands. So I think this is a good turn to play out some Storm Boys. And then throw up some heals. Take off the shields. Kind of start plugging away here. Yeah, and those who joined recently, I have Harry and I recorded our Gene Stealer reveal video, which is going to be going up on Tuesday. Just check my YouTube. You can put the notification on. It's going to do a premiere, so that's always fun. We just like watch it live together. Pretty good time. All right, this is not a good time, let me tell you. It's looking like a Will of Gork here. Yeah. Yep. Unless I can make Pyromaniacs kind of work the same way. So if I Pyromaniacs, we hit, that clears here. This shuffles over. And then I can do it on my Warbiker. I mean, it's pretty good. This is 7. That is pretty good. And it delays, but then I get marker lighted. But I think that's okay. All right, I think that's... The thing is, we have to attack a unit with this to get the extra proc. So in that case, maybe it's better to Scorch or Assault. God, it's close. All right, I think we do this. Oh, whoops. I have to attack that first. Forgot that I have Vanguard over there. And then I think let's do this. See what it hits. Ooh, that was huge. Nice. Okay. Don't love the marker light, gotta be honest. Could have been Grot Mob over heal last turn to set up Pyro this turn. That's true. Could have considered that maybe a little bit more. Yeah. This is pretty rough, I gotta say. We're not as ahead on HP as I'd like for us to be. Yeah, we just have to Will of Gork here. No other option, I don't think. And then hopefully we can fetch another one off of Prophet of Wa. Oh, hey, BJ. Welcome, buddy. Will of course. Did I put in the Snazwagon? No, I actually don't have Snazwagon in this build. Might be worth considering. This is not what I love to see, I gotta be honest. But I think it's still gonna be okay with the amount of healing that we have. So I think... And then we can maybe profit next turn. So I think this is okay. It's not great though, I gotta be honest. The Gretchen mobs are pretty useless right now. I think get long range off of you. And then I think we just Grizzled Scarboy here. And just get Tonky. Yeah, that's also good. So if they punch in for damage, we can punish pretty hard with that. If we could draw a Squig Buggy, that would also be really nice for us. Okay, well, it's another Will of Gork. Yeah, we can go Will of Gork and then Gretchen Mob. And try and, like, reset up. They're going to keep producing problematic boards, though. That's the only issue. Buh. Okay, so what happens if we... So if we Orc Knob into Stormboy, we can kind of get going. But I think I'd prefer to do that after they reset up again. Oh, it's close. That heat lamp. Yeah, it is. That's I think that's what I'm worried about here. All right, I think maybe there's a better way to optimize this, but I think I just do this. And try and, I don't know, leverage the rest of my hand here. Get some more healing going. If I can draw Squig Buggy, that really helps. Yep, that's annoying. It's like this is like the classic old Tau, actually. It's been a long time since I saw it. Alright. Okay, let's start getting on board here. Alright, so let's see how far this gets us. So 5, 1, 1, 4. I mean, I want to say bike for their face super hard. So, and I can no mucking about this. If I, is that maybe that is the play, and no mucking about. It's not really that problematic of a unit though. I think let's just take our face damage as we can get it here. Get like an extra 3. Stun. Maybe there's a better way to play that, but this seems pretty decent. Yeah, I could have also played another aggression mob. That was another option. So they have this attack. The fact that this might live is insane for us, so... Oh, BJ, yeah, you think I should have? Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yep. So we've got 4 attacks that we need to get through barriers. But we've got 3 of them coming out here. And another proper kill. Alright, so... I don't have a great chance of hitting Makari quite yet. But I think we start... Could also Prophet Awa. I don't know what this draws me, though. I think we start with this. Right, so... Take your shield off. Take your shield off. And then... Let's... Okay, and then I have to attack this twice. So if I go 5, 2, this is 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 1. Biker's not going to have a... Okay, Biker can help clear, actually. And that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, okay. Oh, but I still have to clear this, too. Jeez, yeah. I got to start thinking fast here. Alright, so I think then it's here. Sorry folks, this is not going to be the cleanest, I don't think. And then proper killy. And get in, get in, get in, get in. It's lethal! Just pure vibes. No ability to think at all. Yeah, that's also true. I was kind of like, well, do I want to play everything else out for my hand? But because Nom is on the board, I totally agree. Holy heck, we got there. All right, let's do one more game and then we'll talk a little meta before I close out the stream. Whew. Never forget when we was doing the coaching and I acted so fast and BJ was like, no. Oh yeah, I mean, it's tough. In some board states, like, oh my god, with the barrier crap, I knew I needed 4 attacks to get through, but then I was like, well, how can I use my Warbiker? How can I use this? How can I use that? You know, it's just like, what the heck? All right, we're going second. Squig Buggy will probably be useful. And Scorcha. I don't know if they're running Scarabs. We'll see. It's been the most popular, I think. I just love this deck, though. I feel like I have game against everything. I can play aggro. I can play control. It's so good. It sure did, Grit. Yeah. Brain was definitely firing on all cylinders there. Alright, yes. If they are indeed playing Scarabs. Yeah, I'm just going to draw. Okay, well, these Swig Buggies are going to come in handy, that's for sure. I'm not going to show them Extractor Rig yet. When there are more than 6 drops on board, I feel like I need to download more RAM for my brain. Yeah, it's really only through playing the deck out like multiple times that I can do quicker plays in complicated scenarios. It's the same with Magic too. There's like a million layers, and so the better you get at play patterns, the less RAM you need. You know, so I can't remember the last time I played against Omysos. So my brain has to like remember how to do that. Wonder what BJ was talking about with this. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if BJ meant like Snazwagon's a good update for the list, or yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah. We get it. You like scarabs. All right. So, and then they're gonna cash them all in. But yeah, it's definitely what we're doing. Go, little chopper, do your thing. I haven't played this matchup much, so interested to see how resilient we are to scarabs. Dropped one attack swig for a Snazwagon. It's nice to have the E3 flank option. With ooh, that's a good point. Attack swig is fun, but I agree with you, BJ. It's not like I don't think it's necessary to have two. Huh. I mean, this just seems very good for me. Obviously this can blow up, and then yeah, so I should do this first. Right? What else am I doing this turn? Probably just drawing. I can maybe War Biker as well. Yeah, so let's draw first. Ooh, yes. Love a Makari. Alright, so then I can insulate this from the explosion a bit. And then maybe have 2 bites at the apple. That seems good. Attacks for 3 as well. That's okay. I can live with that. Make another squig. Prophet of Wa. I mean, Pyromaniacs is probably just it. We could also take Proper Killy, but I feel like that's pretty good. Also got the Scorch Assaults too. Tim, are the orcs really from London? I mean, so lore-wise, I don't think they're from London necessarily, but like someone somewhere decided that the orcs need a like a Cockney accent. Is what I hear. Shockman dropping an attack swig is like blasphemy. I mean, it is a little blasphemous, but BJ is an orc diehard, so I think we can allow that. Skill ceiling is so high with the deck. They're so just gone 9-1 with it. Yeah, it was great last season, and it 100% has gotten better. Like it just has gotten better. Speaking of getting better, I think we're just gonna Makari and heal ourselves here. Seems like a good way to not die. And I think BJ, what I love about this deck the most is like you're able to make your opponent have to play into your stuff, right? Like you can do a turn like that where it's like, all right, you have nothing to do, great, I'm gonna heal myself and still deal a collective 4 damage to you, right? And then they're like, well, no, I need to play threats now. And then you're like, great, you played threats, I'm gonna play flankers. It's just like, oh, you didn't play anything, I'm gonna heal myself and then get some card advantage. Like it's really kind of crazy what you can do with the deck. All right, I was a little fearful we weren't going to have a good no knocking about, but we really do this turn. Question is, what else do I want to do? Does no mucking about count remnants? Does anyone know? It's troop, right? So it shouldn't count the remnant, I don't think. I don't actually know. No, it does not. Okay. We're gonna find out. All right. And then yeah, let's just Gretchen Mob to set up Pyromaniacs. You could tell how much I played against Necrons, or no Necrons at all, which is 0. They're based on Australian? Oh, maybe. Maybe it is more Australian. Pretty tough that the Necron defense card got nerfed to 1 mana cheat instead of just the problem stratagems. Every other faction has 2 mana cheat defense. It's a good point, Mindgraph. I will say when it was 2 mana cheat and they nerfed it, I was kind of happy because I felt like it was a little too crazy to... because of the Immortal Pride buff, specifically. From watching the last game, try to stay focused on using the bikes and Prop Achilles win cons. Yeah, no, I agree with that, BJ. We definitely used them more as emergencies that last game. Gene Stealer cults before Great Knights. The cults are not even that popular on tabletop. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see Great Knights anytime soon, unfortunately. Alright, well... I mean... Scorcha Assault, and then we can send everything here, and then Warbiker their face. That seems pretty good. Just gonna face. I think this is lethal, right? Yeah. There it is, baby. Scorcha is an Australian. Oh, okay. It's funny. I feel like I hear them more as English, but you know what? Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Nice. All right. Well, I'm telling you, this deck is so good. All right. But I'm going to make that edit that PJ was talking about. I think now that the meta has stabilized a little bit, yeah, probably having a Snaz Wagon as a one of. I've always liked that when I've done it. So, but yeah, this build just, it's so, the skill ceiling's so high. You have so much flexibility. It's so hard for your opponent to play around what you're doing. You often make them play into exactly what you're doing. Also, Pyromaniacs, I really didn't play with this card much, but this thing has just never stopped impressing me. And it's obviously really good with things like Proper Killy. So, if you have not tried this deck, I definitely encourage people to. It's extremely potent. I think it just gets better the more you play it. Okay. So to close out the stream, and thank you everybody who was here and hanging out today. Also, whoever was hanging out, what was that, Friday when I had my 8-hour stream. Can't do that today, but definitely had quite a lot of fun. And so, okay, we played against Swarmlord. That deck feels pretty good right now. I don't know what changes. Let me go to my old Swarmlord deck, see what I had. So yeah, this was for the last meta. I mean, I think the big strength of this deck is sometimes your opponent can't interact with you within Circle of Prey. And then sometimes you hit like armor or +2 health or stealth on infinite biomorphologies, and it's like absolutely disgusting. Now, I did cut the Gene Stealer for Biovore, but that was back when kind of going wide made a little bit more sense. I think Gene Stealer is like an actual win condition for the deck, so I would probably change that. I think one Rapacious is still good. I could probably, but I was interested because Pudis is playing Lictor, which like has not really been an effective card in the meta for a while. Odd as nails. Yeah, I mean, the way they say it even sound like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, maybe it's just a mixture. They liked it both. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Pyro plus Gob. Yeah, because you get the stun. It's just so... I mean, that's why Gordrang was good, right? It's like really crazy. So if I was to make room for Lictor, I wonder if now, because Hardened Biology got nerfed, you'd only play one. And maybe not go so heavy on it. Mawlock I still kind of like. It's still an annoying card. Tyrant Guard I was down on in the last meta, but is probably still fine. Still like a Zoanthrope Broodlord. The card that I added that has a bit more high roll potential is Neuro Tyrant. I still think it's a good card to have. So I wonder what has changed if we're playing Lictor. I mean, if Putis is doing it, I should probably be doing it too. I just haven't tried it. I don't know if anyone has any thoughts on Swarmlord builds right now. But, yeah. My instinct is to take out one Hardened Biology and put in 2 Lictors. And see how that feels. And I think one of Gene Stealer is fine. I will say I do love playing something on 3. So maybe I should make room. Like maybe I do cut Moloch. Because this card is fairly conditional. It's not going to be good against everything. So we could like cut that potentially for another Gene Stealer. I think I like that actually. And yeah, it's just it was strong before. It still had high roll potential with Harden. Okay, so Swarmlord I think is great. I still haven't tried Madrail yet because everyone's been on Keltalk. I do think Keltalk is great too, because it kind of now has an angle where, with Reclaim the Stars, it's really hard to stop that from happening, and it's kind of just wins you the game sometimes. So if I had to pick some of the stronger breakouts so far, it would probably be like Swarmlord, Keltalk. And this is the build we have, just in case anyone wanted to see it. I do think this is maybe a little too greedy, because we got absolutely rolled by Swarmlord today. But I think in the more slower matchups, Evasive Maneuver is actually pretty nice. It's really good in the mirror, too. Yeah. What's the flying one that summons a drone when you attack? Oh, the Harpy. I haven't tried that. Right? Is that the 7-drop? I don't know if that's good, but maybe it is. I think BJ made a video on this. Yeah, when an enemy attacks, deploy a Spore Mine. This, to me, I kind of wanted to try in like a Neurothrope Spore Shell. But honestly, it's kind of a house of a card that gets you more value now. I could kind of see that. Maybe we'll experiment a little bit with Tyranids soon. I haven't done much this season yet. You could Lictor into 2x Hormagaunt and Hardened Biology on 5 energy. Hormagaunt. Why am I blanking on that? Hormagaunt. Oh yeah, I haven't really run these guys for a while. I don't know if that's wrong. I've gone for kind of the bigger Synapse build. But that's also an interesting angle. Harpy is good. Okay. Playing Warshaper, and he spawned like 5 drones. Oh, Neurogaunt. Yeah. Okay, that actually... Yes, this card actually makes a lot of sense now to play. Yeah, you could Lictor into 2x Hormagaunt plus Hardened Biology on 5 energy. Oh, that's with the defense card? So Lictor costs 2. Wait, how would you do that? Maybe I can't do math. I don't know. Huh. Okay, so if we were going to make room for Neurogaunt. Jeez, I just don't even know what to cut. Like, are we cutting some of the stratagems? Or I guess, like... Oh, maybe Venomthrope is just like a one-of now. I could see this card being a one-of. We're only running 1 Predatory Instincts anyway. I kind of want to try that. Play a Neurogaunt, and maybe we cut... I don't know. But yeah, then I don't really know how to fit in the Harpies. Jeez, this is tough. This is tough. I feel like we have to kind of figure out what the deck wants to do. I guess I could cut a Gargoyle, maybe? Or a Gene Stealer? Cut a Gene Stealer. Sometimes drawing this card in twos is really awful. It's kind of an interesting idea. Harpy, I'm not. Harpy, I feel like, I don't know. Maybe. So if I want to try at least like a Harpy, I'm not sure what I would cut. Turn 5 is hardened with Synapse. Offense, you go stealth. On 4, 6. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, well, I'm going to let this simmer. We'll maybe come back to this. But yeah, so this is looking good. I feel like I still need to kind of refine this a little bit. But I think Keltalk is looking like very strong. I think probably the Scarabs build of Necrons is best. But I actually really like the build that we were playing the other day, which I'm missing some stuff for, which was courtesy of Slither. So we're missing the 2 energy stratagem, and we're missing the 3 energy legend and the 9 energy legend. But this was actually really, really fun and competitive. So yeah, I think it's like Swarmlord looks good, Keltalk looks pretty good, Necrons of some variety look good. The other one I would really put up there, because I've just been climbing with it pretty consistently, is Anva. Not this one, sorry. This one. Anva, that's a bit more drone heavy. It's just got a lot of angles, a lot of different things it can do, a lot of ways to present lethal. So those are like my top 4. But like, what is at equal level would definitely be Gruk. I think Zephyr, I really want to try a little bit more of. I haven't tried new Turgon, and I bet it's good. I think it might be crazy to say, folks, but I think we are in a meta where there are potentially 4 to 6 like tier 1 1.5 decks. No joke. Which is I can't remember the last time we had that. Like, I'm sure Abaddon's still good. Like, Abaddon's probably still good. I'm curious to kind of return to Uriel aggro at some point. What else has been impressive? I mean, I think Junith is getting there. I don't think it's quite. I think it's still probably 2.5 in terms of tier. Yeah, I don't. There's a lot. There's a lot that's good. I think the top 5 are Swarmlord, Anvir, Necrons. Whether that's probably Orkin, if I had to kind of take a little bit of a guess and based off my experience. Anva, and then Gruk. Those would be my 5 that I think are you're gonna climb with. So kind of crazy that we went from the worst meta ever to one of the best ones. So let me close this out here. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, it's been a pleasure. The game is in a good place, 100%. Yep. Thank God. Couldn't have come sooner, you know? It's so much better. It's so much better. That orc who can fly needs some help, but that's hardly anything. Which orc are you talking about? Veteran Stormboy? Oh, you're talking about the Warlord. Zagstruck. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I think Gruk is just like so fun, but also so flexible. Yeah, so that's what I got for you today, folks. It's always been good streaming. Just wrapping up, just letting my friend know. Wrapping up. Yeah, so what did we do today? It's a little harder to check how much we climbed actually, but let me see. Yeah, so we're ending today with 2,800 in Tau, 2650 with Eldar, and then 2650 with Orcs. So we've really just started our climb with Eldar and Orcs, but that's been pretty fun. So our global rating is 2665. So I don't think we're on the leaderboard. It's probably too low. 2665. Yeah, we're actually right under Algorithm, Barrack, and JK Darks. So that's kind of good. In terms of faction, I think we're still... Yeah, we're like top 10 for Tau. That's cool. I doubt we're on the Eldar. Nah. And then I doubt we're on the Orc as well. Oh, no, we are. We're actually on the Orc one. Okay, for top 50. Sweet. So we're not on the global top 50, but we're in some of the ranked top 50s, or the faction top 50s, so that's kind of cool. Really excited about the game at the moment, and the new ladder seems like quite the grind in a good way. Yeah, I think it's so much better than it was, though. Oh, yeah, Grey Knight, thank you for stopping by, bud. I appreciate it. Yeah, same Harry, Minecraft, Shockman, all y'all for coming through. BJ, that was a lot of helpful feedback, too, about the Gruck deck. Yeah, and just, again, make sure you follow on YouTube and put the notification bell for Harry and I's Gene Stealer video, which will be dropping Tuesday. And please check out BJ and Ecclesiarch. I think it's both of them tomorrow for Gene Stealer reveals as well. We got some really fun stuff coming up. And yeah, as always, y'all, I'll catch you in the next one, and I will definitely start getting some deck tech kind of guides and gameplay up on the channel too this week. I'll probably try and do some recording tomorrow. But yeah, always fun, y'all. Take care, and I will catch you